Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to study about how to place different types of order. Okay. Now, before moving to order, let me show you how to place an order on the terminal. Okay. If you go to the terminal, this is how Fyers terminal looks like. Now, let's say you want to place an order on Yes Bank. Okay. So you just click on Yes Bank, click on either this blue button to buy a stock or this red button to sell a stock. Okay. So this is how you place manually. So I'm going to show you how do you place the same type of order by using Python code. Now, order itself is a little complicated. So I want you guys to pay attention to each and every things that I will be discussing in this video. Now, one more thing, whenever you place any order, so that is reflected in the order section. Okay. And once the order is filled, it will go to the position section. Okay. And if the order is filled, it means it is traded. So you'll also see the same trade visible in the trade section. I'll repeat again, whenever you place an order, so you'll see that order information in the order section. Once the order is filled, you'll see that the order will be converted to a position, and the same order you can call it a trade. So that trade will be visible in the trade section. Okay. Now, if you go to the documentation, first you will go to transaction info. So in transaction info, if you want to get information about all the order that you have placed, you need to call the function order book. Okay, so I have created a Jupyter file. First, I'm importing all the necessary library. Okay, that is access token and my client ID. Then I'm importing the Fyers version 3 API library. Then I'm creating the Fyers object. This is the first step. After that, I'm just calling the order book function. Now, this order book function, if you look at the response, when you call the order book function, this is the type of response that you get. Okay, so it's a dictionary where the first key value pair is code, then there is message, there is s, there is order book. So inside this order book, we have a list of dictionary. So I'll convert this list of dictionary to a data frame. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here. You can see I'm taking the order book and I'm converting into a data frame, and I'm using the toString function to show you the entire data frame. Now, if I run the code, this is how the data frame looks like. There are total 15 orders that I have placed today. Okay. Now, there are a lot of columns in this data frame. So I'll tell you which are the important columns. So one of the most important column is the ID column. Why it is important? Because once you place an order, you might want to modify the order or cancel the order, right? Without this order ID, you cannot do any of the things. So this is the most important. Then we have limit price. It is also important. Product type, quantity. Then symbol is also quite important. Then side is important. Stop price, traded price is also important if it is filled. And let's say if your order got cancelled, so you'll see the reason why it was cancelled. And if you go to the right, you'll see yeah, so these are last price also might be a little important. So these are all the important columns in your data frame. Okay, so just like order book, you can also fetch position. So same, you need to call the position function. It will give you a dictionary. In that dictionary, one of the key value pair will be net position and the value will be the entire data frame. So I'm fetching the data frame. I'm fetching the data. I'm converting it into a data frame and I'm printing it. This is how the data frame looks like. Now notice that in position, there are three instrument visible. But if I go to my terminal, only one stock is there in the position. This is because this is because of the net quantity. Look at the net quantity. Here it is one. And if you look here, here also it is one net quantity. Only one instrument has one net quantity and other instrument has zero net quantity. So in API, it gives you all the historical position that you have taken. But in your Fyers dashboard, it only shows you the position which has net quantity greater than one or less than one. Okay, this is the difference between the normal dashboard and the API. Now, once the order is filled, it will be visible in the trade book. So if I run the trade book, this is how the trade book looks like. I have multiple columns. Now keep in mind that the column that you see in trade book, in position and in orders, all of them are different. Okay, there are different columns in different data frame. Okay, so these are the information that you can get whenever you place an order. Now let's try to understand what are the different types of orders that you can place by using Fyers API. So the first very important order is market order. Okay, now let's try to discuss about this. how to place a market order. If you want to place a market order on the terminal, it's very easy. Just click on this buy. Okay, just click on market price and click on buy one quantity. You see order sent successfully, order failed. If I see here, now my net quantity got increased. Initially it was 1, now it is 2. So I have 2 stocks. See, the moment my order is filled. Now if you go to the order section, you see this was the order that I placed just now, right? And you can see one more row would be added. Now it's better if I show you in the data frame. See, right now there were around 15 rows. If I run the code, there would be 16 rows now. If I run the code, see, there are 16 rows. One more row was added. If I click on if I run the position, there are still 3 of the rows. Why? Because the quantity has changed. Net quantity is 2. And if I look at trade book, there were 5 rows. If I run the code, there would be 6 rows now. Okay. Now I want to place the same market order by using Python API. Okay. So what I have provided you with the sample code. So the same code I have copied it from the API documentation. So if you go here, this is how, if you scroll down, just click on order placement guide and just scroll down, click on order placement. So this is the basic code that they have given us. So what they have given a dictionary and they are sending this dictionary in the place order function. Okay, so you have to specify all the information in this dictionary. Now let's try to understand this dictionary a little. So in this dictionary, the first key value pair is symbol. So you have to specify the name of the stock or the instrument that you want to trade. It can be a option, it can be a future, it can be a currency. You just need to specify the name of the ticker. Then the next is quantity. Now this quantity also needs to be correct. Now let's say you want to buy a Nifty option, you want to take the position, okay, for some strike price. Now the quantity should be 50. If you have some other quantity, then it will not work. Okay, now you might ask me, how will you get this quantity? Okay, how will you know that for Nifty the quantity minimum quantity is 50, for Bank Nifty the minimum quantity is 15? How will you come to know about this, right? So what Fyers have done, they have provided us with something called as, if you go to broker config, they have this symbol master. Okay, so in this symbol master, they have provided us with some link. So these links, they keep updating every day. Okay, in that they specify how much quantity, what is the minimum lot size that you need if you want to buy the stock. See, if you scroll down, this is how the data is fragmented. You can see there is this minimum lot size. So in this, they provide what is the minimum order quantity you need to buy for this particular instrument. Now there is one more important information, that is tick size. Okay. Now see, if you go to this market, this data dictionary, first is quantity. Now there is this something called as limit price. Now whenever you provide a limit price or a stop price, you need to specify the price, right? And price needs to be multiple of the minimum tick that is available for that instrument. Now for each instrument, it would be different. Okay, so how will you know that minimum tick, minimum tick difference? So that is provided here. Okay, minimum tick size, minimum tick, minimum price multiplier. Okay, now if you want to get this information, what you do, let's say I want NSE, bank, NSE, all the data I want, FO data I want. So I'll just copy this link, okay, and I'll just call the function that is pd.readcsv. Okay, I've just pasted the link here and I'm calling the read CSV function. So this read CSV function is not only capable of reading a local CSV file, it can also read any file which is available on some server. Okay, if I run the code, you see this is how the data frame looks like. Now, as I told you, you see, look at this first, second, third, fourth column. This is the column that I was talking about. For mid cap Nifty, the minimum lot size is 75. Now, if you scroll down, this is Nifty. Okay. Now, if I scroll right, you see this is Nifty. Okay. So for Nifty, what is the minimum lot size? It is 50, 50. Similarly, there are total 1 lakh 50,000, 1 lakh 5,000 around rows are there. So all the instrument, all the futures and option that is being traded, everything is available here. Okay, you just need to trace to the desired value. Okay, so two of the most important column here is the quantity, minimum quantity, and the minimum tick size. These two information are quite crucial. If you want to design an end-to-end strategy, then you might have to use this CSV file. Okay, let's come back to the market order. So the first was the name, the second was the quantity, the third is the type. Now what is this type? Okay, let's look at the documentation. So if I go to order placement, you see this type, they have provided four different type. The first is limit, second is market, third is top order, and fourth is top limit order. Let's discuss each one of them one by one. First is limit order. Now, whenever you place a order, if it's not a market order, now first let me discuss about market order first. That is two. Okay, for market order we need to write two. So here I have written type is equal to 2. Why? Because I want to place a market order. Okay. The next is side. Now side would either be 1 or -1, 1 for buy and -1 for sell. So I have written here 1. Then the next is product type. Now product type, there are four different product type they have provided. One is CNC, one is intraday, there is margin, there is CO, there is BO. Okay, we'll discuss each one of it, but for now let's discuss about market intraday order. So here I need to specify intraday. So I have specified intraday. Then this limit price and stop price needs to be specified for a limit order or a stop order. Validity. Now there are two validity. If you see, one is IOC, immediate or cancel, and the second is day. Now whenever you place an order, you want that order to be valid for an entire day. So you will write day here. Okay, so I have written day. Then stop loss and take profit. Again, these two key value pair needs to be updated for different types of order. For market order, we don't need to change anything. This needs to be false and disclosed quantity will be 0. Okay, so I have written everything. Let me just change the stock name. Right now it is Yes Bank. I'll change this to Hathway. Okay, now if I go to the terminal and if I click on Hathway, okay, see, I haven't taken any trade yet. The moment I run this code, you'll see a trade will be executed here. So let me run the code. You see successfully placed order. Now if I go to position, there are two stocks. One is Hathway, one is Yes Bank. If I go here, again a Hathway is added here. And if I go to position, I have Hathway also here. Okay. And if I go to trade, Hathway is also added to the trade. So you see all the section got updated. Okay. So this is how you place a market order. If you want to do a sell order, you just need to change the side. Okay. Just change that -1 to 1 to -1. Instead of buying the stock, it will sell the stock. Okay. Now let's say you want to have a CNC order. Okay. Now right now I have placed intraday. Intraday means this entire position will be valid for a day. What is CNC? CNC means cash and carry. Means if you specify CNC, it will be carried forward for the next day. Okay. So you just need to change this to CNC. All right. Just read about it. You will come to know. Now the next type of order is limit order. Now let me explain you a little bit about limit order. So first is very easy. Second is the limit order. Now in limit, you would either be buying or you would be selling. Okay. Now let's say the price of the stock is 100 and you want to buy the stock. So this limit buy order should be less than 100. That is anything less than 100, let's say 98. Okay. If you want to buy, but if you want to sell the stock, let's say the price is 100. If you want to sell, you want the best price. You want to sell it at the best price. So you want something greater than 100. Okay. Anything like 102. This will be limit sell order. Okay. Now why less? Because you want the best price. And why low? Why more when it comes to sell? Because you want to sell it at the best price. Okay. So if you place a limit order greater than the market price, and if it's a buy order, your order will be filled instantly. The same is applicable for sell order. If you place a sell order lower than the market price, your order will be filled instantly. So these are few things you have to keep in mind. So let me show you what I have done. I'll just change this to Hathway. Okay. So quantity will be 1. Type I have changed to 1. See, if you go to documentation again, initially my type was 2 because it was a market order. Now I want to place a limit order. So I've changed it to 1. Okay. So I have written uh, type is equal to 1. The product type will be intraday. Now here I have to specify limit price. Now what's the price of Hathway? You see price of Hathway is 23. So if I specify an amount greater than 23, and if the side is buy, then the order will be filled instantly. See, right now it is 24 and the price is 23. See, the moment I run the code, the order will be placed instantly, it will be filled instantly. See, if I run the code, I executed the code, and you can see the order was filled instantly, right? You can see I have two quantity. Now what I'll do, instead of 24, I'll change this to 22. Okay. Now 22 won't be filled instantly. So see, if I run the code, you see 22 is here. If I go to order, this is a 22 limit price, right? And you can see successfully placed order. And if I go to position, till now my position is still 2. It is not 3. Why? Because order is still not filled yet. Now let's try to understand what are the different stages of order. Okay, you see this order is not filled yet, right? So there should be different stages of order. Yes. So if you go to documentation, if you scroll down, okay, if you scroll up, if you go to order, okay, if you go to transaction info, if you go click on order, you see these are all the different status of orders. Okay, let me just explain you this also. So 1 represent cancel, 2 represent traded filled, 3 represent not currently used, 4 represent transit, 5 represent rejected, 6 represent pending, and 7 represent expiry. Okay, let me explain you all of them one by one. So when you place an order, your order goes into transit. Okay, this is the first status. First it will be 4. Okay, after 4 it will be pending. It means that your order was sent to the exchange. Now exchange has received your order. So it means it's a pending order now. First it is transit, then it is pending. Now after pending, if your order gets filled, it means you got a good uh, price for the stock and your order was filled. So from pending, it will be converted to filled. Okay. Now if it is not filled, it means it can be cancelled, right? So if you cancel that order, your order will change to cancel. And if the order got rejected for some reason, it will show rejected. Okay, so let me show you here. So there are, first it is transit. Okay, then it will go to the exchange. Now it will be in the pending state. Now you might cancel the order. The order might get filled, or the order might get rejected. Okay, these are all the possible uh, status of the orders. Okay, so each status has some number to it. Okay, so for cancelled it is 1. So this is 1. Okay, then for transit is 4. This is 4. For pending it is 6. 6. For filled it is 2. For rejected it is 5. Okay, these are the possible status of the order. Now I'll show you on the data frame. If I scroll up, if you go to order book data frame, so they have this status column. You can see the status column, and look, it is 2. 2 means what? If you look here, 2 means filled. So this order was filled. 3, what does 3 means? 3 means, I don't know what does 3 mean. Let's take a look. What is 3? 3 represent not used currently. Okay, 3 is not used currently. Then there is 4. No, not okay, not okay. I was looking at type, my bad. I was looking at status. Okay, so 2 means filled. Then there is 1. 1 means what? 1 means it was cancelled. You can also see 5. 5 means what? It was rejected. Now, whenever it is rejected, you always get a reason why it was rejected. So if I scroll right, see these two are rejected, and if I scroll right, I should see a reason why it was rejected. See, these are the two reasons. Okay. Now, so see, these are the only possible value you see. Either you see 2, or you see 5, or you see 1. Okay, these are the three possible number that you see. Because whenever this 4 never, like when you place an order, the order remains in 4 for very few seconds, like millisecond. Instantly, it is either converted to pending or it is rejected. All right. Now, when I place a limit order, okay, now see, when I place a limit order, this order is in the pending state. It means this order is received by the exchange and it is not filled yet. Okay. So how will I know if it is in pending state? So I'll just call the function again. See, if I just call this function again, you see there is a Hathway stock, right? So if I need to go to the symbol. So these are the three stocks. So the latest was this. This was the Hathway, and look at this 6. See, it is 6. Status is 6. And what does 6 represents? 6 represents pending. Okay. Now look at what will happen if I cancel this order. Okay. So how to cancel? Either I can cancel manually, or you can also cancel by using the cancel function. Now, how do you cancel an order? Okay. You need the order ID. So I'll take this order ID. This is the order ID column. So I'll copy this order ID. Okay. I'll go down. I have written the code to cancel the order. So you need a dictionary where ID, you need to specify the ID, and you need to call the cancel order function. Okay. The moment I call this function, you will see that this order will be cancelled. See, if I run the code, this order got cancelled. And now if I run this data frame again, see, right now it is 6. It will change to 1. If I run this code, see, it has changed to 1. Okay. So whenever you place an order, it will be instantly, like first it will go to transit, and instantly after transit, it will go to pending. Okay. Now, once it is pending, if you cancel the order, it will show 1. If the order gets filled, it will show 2. And if the order got rejected, it will show 5. So this status is also quite important when you're dealing with orders. Okay. So I've shown you both how to buy a limit order and how to sell a limit order. Okay. I've shown you buy. Let me show you sell. Now when I'm selling, so my side will be -1. And limit price, if I have a limit price lower than the market price, it will be filled instantly. Okay. So I need a price above the market price. So what is the price of Hathway? It is 23. So if I write 25, then my order will be pending. If I write 25, my order will be pending. And the moment the market reaches my price, only then the order will be filled. So if I run the code, order placed, you see this was the sell limit order. Okay. Now this limit price, you cannot write anything. So if I write, let's say point something, 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 it will be rejected. It should be multiple of minimum tick size. Okay. Which is specified here. So this is the minimum tick size for mid cap Nifty. This is the minimum tick size for Nifty. So this price that you're specifying should be multiple of this. Okay. So you need to use that data frame if you want the exact, if you want to place a exact limit price, then you need help of that data frame. Okay. So this is how you sell a limit order. Now let's move to the next type of order, that is stop order. Now in stop order, there are two things. Okay. The third is stop order. Okay. Now if I go to documentation, you'll see that there are two types of stop order. Go to order placement guide. See, first is limit order type is limit order, then there is market order, then there is stop order SLM, there is stop limit order. So one is stop order, one is stop limit order. Let's try to understand the difference between them. Now, limit order and stop order are quite different. Limit order is to take a position. Okay. And stop order is to protect your position. What do I mean by that? Let's say you already have a position at 100. Okay. Now, if the market goes down, you don't want to lose more than 5% of your capital. Okay. So it means the maximum you can lose is till 95. So you want to limit your losses till here. So what you will do, you will place a stop order. Okay. This will be a stop sell order. So the moment market reaches 95, this stop sell order will be triggered. And this stop sell order will be converted to a market order. So this is called a stop order. Okay. SLM. M means market order. You have placed a stop order, and this stop order got converted to a market order the moment the market price reaches that stop order price. Okay. This is a normal stop order. Then what is stop limit order? Stop limit order is almost same. The only difference is when the market reaches the stop price, my stop order gets converted to a limit order. Okay. In SLM, my stop order gets converted to a market order. in SLL, my stop order gets converted to a limit order. This is the major difference between SLM and SLL. Okay, you can just read about it. A stop order is designed to limit losses on a position. It becomes a market order when the stop price is reached. The stop price is triggered. The stop price is the trigger price at which the market order will be placed. And the stop price must not be higher than the last traded price. As I told you, if you are placing a stop order, so this stop price should be, and if it's a sell order, it should be lower than the market price. Exactly opposite of the limit order. Okay. This might be a little confusing, so I'll just explain it here. See, when I discussed about limit order, I told you that if it's a buy order, it should be less than the market price. And when it's a sell order, it should be greater than the market price. Okay. Now this changes when it's a stop order. Okay. Let's say you have a position at 100. You already have a position. You want to place an order to limit your losses. So this was a buy order. You're positive. Okay. So you want to sell when the market reaches 95. So at 95, you will be having a stop order, SSO. Let's call it SSO, means sell stop order. It is also called stop loss order. Stop loss. Okay, you can also call it stop sell order. Now notice that this 95 is a sell order and it is lower than the market price. And let's say if you want to buy, let's say you have a position at 100 and this is a short position. Okay, and you want a maximum loss of 5%. So you'll have a 105 limit, right? That at if the market reaches 105, I need to close. I cannot lose more than 5% of the capital. See, when you are short, you'll only make profit when the price go down. Okay, if it reaches 95 and 90 only, then I'll make profit. If it moves up, if it goes to 100, 105, I'm incurring losses, right? So this will be what? This will be a stop buy order. Okay, and stop buy, it's a buy order and it is greater than the market price. See, this is exactly opposite of limit. When I'm placing a limit order, if it's a buy, you see, if it's a buy, it is less than the market price. Here, if it's a buy order, it's greater than the market price. Okay, now what's the difference between stop order and stop limit order? The difference is when the market reaches this nine, let's take an example of this 100. Okay, so when the market reaches 95, so the this order, this stop order will be converted, stop order will be converted to a market order. Okay, so what it means when I say it's converted to a market order, it means that I will close the position at whatever price I get by the exchange. So my price might be 96, my price might be 95, it might be 93, it might be 98, any price I might get. Okay, now when it's a stop, when this happens when it is SLM. Okay, when it is SLL, in that case, stop order gets converted to a limit order. Now, what's the benefit of SLL over SLM? The benefit is that when the market reaches 95, this order is converted to a limit order. It means that it will always give me the best price. It would either give me 95 or it would give me 94. Anything better than 95. Okay. Now, the same thing is applicable for buy order. So, this I was talking about sell order. Okay. So, this is the concept of a stop order. Okay. So, let's place a stop order now. So first thing is, first I'll show you stop order market. Okay, if I want to place a market order. So first I'll specify the name of the stock. Let's go for Hathway. Okay, second is quantity. I want it one. Third is type. Now what should be type? If you refer to documentation, order placement, type should be 3. Okay, for if you want stop loss market, it should be 3. So this is 3. Side is 1. Now if I want to buy, it should be greater or lower? It should be greater. Okay, whatever the market price is, it should be greater than the market price. So right now market price is 23. So it should be greater than the market price. Okay, so let's say it is 23, right? So I'll have 25. Okay. Then product type is intraday. Limit price I don't have to specify because it is SLM. Validity is day and everything will remain the same. The only thing that will change is the stop price. Okay. If it's a buy, it should be greater than the market price. So if I run the code, you see order was placed and you see I have another order here. There are two order at the same price. One is a limit order, one is a stop order. You can see one is a limit order, one is a stop order. Both at the same price. Swift 25, 25. Okay. Both of them are completely different. The stop order is to restrict the losses. Uh, Limit order is to get the best price. Okay. Purpose is different. Now let's say it's a sell order. If I write -1, okay, so it should be less than the market price. So I'll change this to, right now it is 23, right? So I'll write 22. So if I run the code, you see there is one more order here, which is a sell order. See, sell stop order. So I have three orders now. Okay, this was at 25, this was at 22. So this is how you place a stop order market, SLM. Now let's discuss about how will you place a stop limit order. Okay, so in stop limit order, you need to specify a limit price also. Okay, so I'll just close this sell order now. I'll copy the ID. I'll go to the cancel order section, paste the ID, and I'll call the cancel order function. So this will cancel my limit stop order. You see my order was cancelled. So there is no stop order now. I'll place a stop order, but this will be a stop order limit, stop limit order. Okay. So let's place it now. So this will be Hathaway again. Then side will type will be 4. If you remember, if you want stop limits, type should be 4. And side is -1. It means the price, it's a sell order. It should be less than the market price. So right now the price is 23. So let's have it as 20. Okay, stop price is 20. Now this limit price, uh, let's run the code. Okay, right now let's change this to 21. So my stop price is 20 and my limit price is above the stop price. Okay, so if I run the code, you see it throws an error. It is saying that limit price should be less than the stop price. So if when whatever stop price you're having, your limit price should be less than that. So this should be 19. Okay, now if I run the code, you see it is again throwing an error. It is saying check the circuit limit. Now you cannot just place order at any price you want. Okay, there is a certain limit that exchange provides us. So I cannot have 19 as the limit. Okay, I need something closer. So I'll change the value now. So instead of 20, let's have this as 22 and this will be 21. Okay, now let's run the code again. Now you see the order was successfully placed, right? You can see sell stop limit. So this is stop limit, sell stop limit. This is a buy stop. This will be converted to a limit order if the price reaches this threshold. This order will be converted to a market order if this price level is breached. So this is what a stop limit order is. Okay. Now let's discuss about the third order. That is a cover order. Now what's a cover order? Let's try to understand that. This is fourth type of order, that is cover order. Now in cover order, we place two different type of order. One will be a normal order. Let's say you buy at 100 and along with this buy, you will place one more order which will be a stop loss order. Okay. And let's say the stop loss order is 95. So what's the benefit of this type of order? The benefit is you have a defined loss. You know that if you take this trade, the maximum you can lose is 5%, not more than that. Okay. Now, what's the other benefit of this? The benefit is that when you cancel this order, okay, let's say you have a stop order and you have bought this. When you close this or when you cancel this, automatically the other gets cancelled. Like let's say you cancel the stop loss, so automatically your position will be closed. You don't have to do anything. Okay, this is the benefit of a cover order. So it's better if I show you. Now let's take some other stock. So I'll take ONGC. Let's take ONGC. Okay, so I'll place a cover order on ONGC. So I'll write here ONGC quantity will be 1, type will be 2. Now 2, why? Because the first order I want it to be a market order. Okay, so it will be 2. So instantly the position will be taken, and then the second side is 1. So first will be a buy order, and there will be a stop loss order. Okay. Now product type you need to change. You need to change this to CO. CO means cover order. Then limit price and stop price, you will not do anything. Validity, you'll write a day. Disclose quantity is 0. Now one important thing, in your normal order, you can have a order tag. Order tag is like a information that you can send inside the order. Now this order tag should not be there in a cover order. See, I have removed the order tag. Okay, this is one important thing you should remember, that you cannot have order tag if you're having a cover order. Okay. Then what needs to be changed? This stop loss needs to be changed. Okay. Stop loss is how many points, how much price unit you want to have as a stop loss. So ONGC, what's the price of ONGC right now? ONGC price is 273. I want to take a trade at 273 and I want a stop loss at 270. So what's the difference between them? It is 3. So I'll write here 3. Okay. See, the moment I run the code, I'll take a position and there will be a market order first, and you'll see a position here of ONGC, and there will be an order. The order type will be cover order, and the stop price will be 270. Okay. See, I'll run the code now. Or successfully placed. You see, I've got one position ONGC. It was a market order. And if I go to order, see, there is a cover order. There was stop limit. There was a stop price. There is a stop limit also. Okay. So stop price is 270. So I told you minus 3. 273 minus 3 is 270. This is how you place a cover order. Okay. Now see, look at what will happen if I cancel the order. If I cancel this order will be automatically be cancelled. And if I cancel this position would automatically be closed. This is the benefit of a cover order. So see, I'll show you. If I just click on cancel, confirm cancel, and if I go to position, automatically my position was also closed. Okay, this is the benefit of a cover order. Both of them are connected. If any one of it is closed, the other automatically gets closed. Now let's discuss about the last type of order, that is bracket order. Okay, now what's the benefit of a bracket order? Let me explain you on my iPad. This is the fifth type of order, that is bracket order. Okay, so let's say you have taken a position at 100. Now not only you will be having a fixed stop loss, that is fixed loss, you will also be having a fixed profit, that is, let's say 105. So first you will take a market order at 100 and you will be having two stop order. One will be at 95 and one will be at 105. This will be stop sell order. Okay, and this will also be stop sell order. Okay, now whenever the market reaches 105, so this order will automatically be cancelled. Now let's say the market breaches the lower limit, so this order will be automatically be cancelled. So let me show you how to do this. So what we will do, first we'll specify the name of the stocks. Let's do it on some other stock now. So I'll do it on, let's do it on NTPC. Okay, NTPC price is 336. So I'll change this to NTPC. So first order will be type 2, means the first order will be a market order. Now keep in mind, if I change this to 1, so I have another example where I'll write bracket order with limit price, but now I'm keeping it as 2. Side will be 1 because the first order should be a buy order. Then you need to change these two things. One is stop loss and one is take profit. Stop loss I want it to be 5 and take profit I want it to be 5. Okay. So right now the price is 336. The maximum I want the price to go is till 341. The minimum it should go is 331. Okay, this is the limit. So let's run the code and see. If I run the code, successfully placed. You see I have two orders. One is a stop order. See, there is a bracket order. It was a market order. If I go to orders, there will be two BO. This is one BO. This is one BO. This is stop. Okay, my bad. I just told you something wrong. I'll correct myself. So the stop order will be a stop limit order, and the take profit order will be a limit order. See, take profit is a limit order. So when I told you here, okay, so this is not a stop sell order, because if you have a stop sell order above the market price, it will be filled instantly, right? So this is not possible. So what we have is we have a limit order here. This is not possible. We have a limit order here and we have a stop order here, stop sell order here. This will be a limit buy order. No, no, my bad, my bad. It will be a limit sell order, not buy order. Because we already have bought the stock, we want to close the position. So this will be a limit sell order. Okay, I'll just repeat one more time. Let's say you have bought it at 100. You want your take profit. This will be take profit. This will be market, and this will be stop loss. Okay, you want stop loss to be at 95. You want take profit to be 105. So this will be what? This will be stop limit uh sell. This will be one. This will be your stop loss, and your take profit will be limit sell order. Okay. So this is how this will be a market order. Now this also you can change. Okay. Instead of market, let's say you want a limit order. So that also you can do, which I'll show you in the next cell. So you can see I have now one more thing I'll show you. The moment I cancel this, the moment I close my position, automatically these two orders will be cancelled. See, if I just close this, close position, if I go to order, both the BO order got cancelled. This is the benefit of bracket order. If any one of the order is cancelled, all the other order gets cancelled. Okay. Now the last is bracket order with a limit price. Now I'll change this type to 1. 1 means what? Now the first order that it will take will be a limit order. So I need to specify the limit price. So I'll change this ONGC to NTPC. Now this limit price I can have, if since I want to buy, it should be less than the market price. So it is 336. So I can have it at 335. So this limit price will be 335. Okay. Then the product type will be BO, side will be 1, quantity type will be 1, quantity will be 1. Then stop loss and take profit. Stop loss I want it to be 5. Take profit also I want it to be 5. Okay. So what will happen the moment I place an order, you'll only see one order. See, if I run the code, successfully placed. Now if I go to position, nothing is there because the first order is a limit order and you only see a limit order here. The moment this order gets filled, only then two more orders will be visible here. One will be a take profit order, one will be a stop loss order. Okay. So this is how you place a bracket order. Now, if you want to cancel this, you can just click on cancel, or I can just copy this ID and I will paste it here and I'll run the code. This will cancel the order. You can see not a pending order. Okay. Run it. You see, it is saying message not a pending order. Let's see what type of order it is. So if I run the order book, there are total 30 order that I have placed, and this last one is 6. You see, look at the status is 6. What does 6 means? If I go to API again, I need to go to transaction info. 6 is pending. Okay. So I think you might not be able to cancel it. I don't know. For some reason, it is not working. I'll just try it one more time. So this is 6, right? So I'll just copy the ID. This is the ID. Let's copy this. Okay. This is the ID of that. And I will paste it here. Okay. Now I'll run the code. You see successfully cancelled. Okay. My bracket order was cancelled. All right. Now the last function we need to discuss is the modify order. Now let's say you have already placed the order and you want to change the order. Okay, it can be a limit order, it can be a stop order, any order. You want to change it. So you have to use the modify order function. So let me place a limit order. Okay, so on Hathway, or let's place a limit order on NTPC. So I'll write here NTPC. I want it to be a buy order. Okay, so price should be 233. Okay, I want it to 233. Okay, now if I run the code, Okay, 233. Okay, 233 I cannot do because there is a limit to how much top limit order you can give. It should be 333, not 233. 333. Run the code. It was successfully placed. See, there is a limit order. Now let's say I want to change this limit order. Instead of 333, I want it to be 334. Okay, so I'll copy the ID. I'll go down, go to the modify order, paste it here. Type is what? 1. Type is 1. It's a limit order. And what's the limit price you want? Right now it is 233. See, if I go to orders, this is 333. I want it to be 332. Okay, so I'll write here 332. If I run the code, you see successfully modified. Now it is 332. This is how you modify an order. So this is all you should know about orders and how to place an order by using API.